What's up, people? Your boy is back, Nat Black Kevin Black Heezy here with another vlog. This one an inspired vlog, actually. You know, I've actually been planning this one. This one didn't just come to mind unlike some of the ones beforehand. So today I want to speak about a topic that kind of has, it's on the spectrum of both ends. Do people find it negative or do people find it positive? I don't even know what I think about it myself. But the title of the vlog today, it sounds specific, but it's very open actually. It's why is Wikipedia so popular? Now we're going to look at Wikipedia as an example, but in terms of when you look further down the spectrum, the wider media spectrum, you can actually open this topic up to a bunch of different media formats and social media platforms. So the reason why I specifically pick out Wikipedia is just because of its pop culture influence, its infamous kind of view and the way people look at it. Now, one aspect that I do want to look at it, reason why I want to look at Wikipedia, is because in terms of a knowledge gaining platform, is it so much of an understanding and learning and insightful tool as we would like to think it is? Or is it kind of, going back to a vlog that I spoke about a couple weeks ago, are we looking, reading, watching and just regurgitating, rather than thinking for ourselves and understanding it? So I'm going to take Wikipedia and I'm going to put it into a school environment. I know myself, when I was at school and I got an assignment, the first thing I would do, you know what, I disregarded everything the teachers taught me. Well, not everything, but most things. I was like, you know what, I'm going to go look on Wikipedia. Do you know why? Because Wikipedia has the answers. Now, they always said, you can't go on Wikipedia, you can't trust, just waiting for this to buffer, stop doing that. You can't trust who writes on Wikipedia, and you know, these aren't valid authors. I'm like, you know what, at the end of the day, Wikipedia is going to have the right answer, and we all know it. We all know it. It's going to give us the knowledge that we need. Now, the way you look at it in that sense, is that such a great thing? I mean, when you look at it in that kind of environment, really and truly, it's not, is it? It's not. Because what we're doing is that we are taking the easy route out, and instead of deciding to actually go through and learn something and understand something, we're taking the easy option and we're being told it and we're remembering it. Because why learn it if it's right there in front of us? If someone's gonna tell us this is what it is, this is how it sounds, this is what it looks like, why are we going to take the time to then actually try and understand and learn for ourselves? We're not, are we? We're not. We're simply not. So in that sense, is it that much of a benefit to us? It's certainly in an age where, you know, these kind of platforms and social media platforms are taking over, and more of our lives are becoming more consumed in it. Does this add to that? I'm not saying it's a bad thing, I'm not saying any of that. I mean, if you know me, if you watch these vlogs, you would know for a fact I'm not saying that. But it's a question to ponder. But then you flip it and reverse it, just like Missy Elliott. And you look at it and you say, well, actually, if you look at the whole concept of Wikipedia, that anyone can publish, that we all have a voice and we all have a conversation that we can deliver on the internet, how is that different from something like a Twitter? Right, where we use hashtags to converse all in one. We have this one domain, this one area where we can all input different areas, and if something's wrong, then people can change it and make sure it's right. Of course, you have these examples of when people go and change the Wikipedia page of a school and whatever, and you know, it's funny actually, it's hilarious. Like, and again, what's the bad thing? Right, it's a bit of comedy in life. You know what I mean? We all need a little bit of that, but actually, when you look at such a platform that allows people just to share knowledge, and knowledge that is, for the most part, correct. Let's think about it. We're all humans. Like, at the end of the day, we're all intelligent species. We are. You can say what you're going to say. Are we really intelligent? Let's face it. We're all intelligent species. When you have these 7 billion people that can all contribute to a specific Wikipedia, the Wikipedia page of Nat Black Kevin, okay, You guys might not be able to contribute it because you don't know me very well, but my twin brother can contribute to it, my mum can contribute to it, my dad can contribute to it, I can contribute to it. My mum might say something that happened when I was 5 years old that she can't remember it correctly, but my twin brother can remember it correctly. He can go in and he can change it and make sure it's right. Do you understand where I'm coming from with this? We all have a voice that a platform like Wikipedia allows us to do, and allows us to express ourselves on. And I look at the various other social media platforms and they all do the same. Like they all do the same, and they all allow us to have this one voice to connect with people on a wider scale like that. And again, it gives us the opportunity to learn and to understand and to think, but it's more about, do people actually want to take that opportunity to learn and to think? Because Wikipedia can just be a school syllabus or whatever you call it, if it was viable, if there was a way to make it viable, if these people were published. You can actually, in my opinion, I'm not a teacher, but I'm just saying because I have common sense and I believe that, I believe that I'm making sense here, right? So if I want to learn about World War II, a specific event in World War II, and we're learning about in history class, right? I can also go to this specific event that happened in World War II, go on Wikipedia, and it could teach me the exact same that the school syllabus would teach me. Do you know what I mean? It really could. And I could study off that for a test and probably I might get lower grades, I might get the same grades, I might get higher grades, who knows, but I would be able to contribute to a test and put my opinions down, put my answers down. So I just wanted to create that kind of discussion about Wikipedia. Do we look at it as something that people will just use, to take the easy way out, and we're not able to use our brains and articulate our thoughts properly? Or can we look at it at the other side, and it's a place where intelligent people, intelligent beings can come together and create something where actually it is that, and not just disregard it? So I'm Nat Black Kevin. Thank you for listening. Black Easy. Remember, build your empire, people, and peace out to you. Take it easy.